Raiders have taken the early lead.
Earned in our time in this game for big runs to occur. The wide receiver
carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt.
A return. Here comes Adam Jones. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
Should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out.
Damn, I missed that sack, bro.
So now you get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're an opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Guys will take over at the 30-yard line. As the Raiders come back out on offense, you and I agree we have to give a tip of the cap to Donald Penn, who scored in Week 8 his 4th career touchdown, most ever by an NFL player that weighs over 300 pounds.
So what he does by doing that is he gives new meaning to the
term. Get back on that model walker.
I like it. It's impressive, though, right? 4th touchdown.
It really is, and it speaks to the athleticism of these guys in the NFL, because Donald Penn obviously spends all of his time trying to keep his quarterback clean, but to be able to catch the ball, turn upfield, and get to the end zone 4 different times, congratulations, Donald Penn.
In the red zone this time.
Right.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line now. Now they'll run. Murray. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And Mr. Cooper, Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
Brandon, it's rare that you get guys so polished coming out of college, but Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
I like the M16, but I just don't like it to do the 3-round burst. I'd rather it be an automatic.
Throw on 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Murray with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progression.
He's broadcasting, whooping a nigga ass right quick.
People who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target. And sometimes that target is actually covered.
First ball.
Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Man out of the backfield gets in.
LB4REnt's. I get all the games.
Following the score, he'll boot this one away.
Subscribe to my channel, you appreciate y'all.
Offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to...
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And we take a look now at the defense for the Raiders.
When I watch Khalil Mack play, I just see fury, passion, and incredible athleticism. This guy can flat-out play.
And got his man complete. He got 29 yards that time. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing, Dalton to the left side here for Eifert. And he gets this inside the 35. But he put in a full shift over in England.
And they've been waiting for this for most of the season, to get Tyler Eifert back at full strength, full go. Because what he does for Andy Dalton at the quarterback position, that target, stretching the field, and that'll make A.J. Green that much more effective wide, too.
Yeah, Dalton found Eifert 9 times, over 100 yards and a score in that game. Here's Dalton. They set up the screen to Hill. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And that is incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion, and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. That one able to sail through for Nugent, but over in London he had some kicking issues, missed a PAT and a field goal that might have won the game for Cincinnati.
And you know our friends from England were thinking, we've got guys who can put the ball through the post. We see it all the time right here on this pitch, in fact. But you know that Mike Nugent, that kick there, that could be the kick to snap him back and get him back on course.
Here comes Oakland again on offense. That win against Tampa Bay. It was interesting because they had 23 penalties, an NFL record, 200 yards of penalties. That's hard to believe. How do you do that and win a game?
That is one of the great questions and mysteries, but I choose to look at it this way. This is a Raiders team that has some character to it. Yeah, the penalties you want to erase, giving up that much yardage, you don't want any of that, but finding a way to overcome it and win a big game on the road in overtime, that speaks to those guys in a positive way.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Throw left side to the tight end Walford. Give him 9 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
They go back to Murray on first down. All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Latavius Murray on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And it's 21-3. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
This is fielded at the goal line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Dalton throwing on second down. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Forced out to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And Dalton to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Throwing right, and that's complete. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't.
And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Eifert, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away.
Something like that. Fuck, I've been up since 7.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Throwing now is Carr. Here's Wolford over the middle. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, here's the Raider punter Marquette King to kick it away. Back deep for the Bengals, Adam Jones. Jones on the return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Carr now on 1st down. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we
when you moved out from with your boy
in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
On second down, here's Carr. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Geno Atkins busting through to get him for a loss of 6. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend up by Darquez Denard. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And the fans probably thinking, wow, that's the first time Dalton and Green have connected here, and it's late. Where have they been?
And because they haven't been there, haven't been present, haven't done it often.
And he's going to be intercepted. And now nothing but Green ahead of him. Picked off by Perry Riley. He's at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Hill, the lone setback. And they'll get it up the middle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Perry Riley. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Not beside the beta.
on private planes. I wanna scream my name on top of the Eiffel Tower. On the Eiffel Tower. I wanna hit that blackjack. I wanna take that money and run right here, right now. Right here, right now.
What you playing? Campaign mode? What? Forgot about that. Forgot about them clothes. On the dog. Why you keeping that wristband on? Let me cut it off for you. I might make a mistake and cut your, slit your wrist. I better use a knife. Where the scissors at? You took my scissors. They're way over here. You can play co-op. Yeah, I ain't never even played that motherfucker. I ain't never beat it or nothing. I got stuck on one part and never played them. I wonder if you could do it on Modern Warfare Remastered. Can you play the campaign?